Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode from the Hermitcraft server. And in today's episode, we are going to be starting a new project, I think, and we're going to need some supplies. We're going to need some materials. So I'm going to grab some spruce from the log fellas, and do we have regular oak? Where's the regular oak? Back here. Here we go. Let's grab a few stacks of that as well. There we go. That was right. 5. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, what we're going to be working on is the area kind of between the dwarven base and the mesa, which is an area that we've kind of worked on a little bit. Oh boy. Yeah, there we go. And what I want to do is I want to start building like I'm thinking like a Hobbit hole, honestly. I think that'd be really cool. So we're going to work on that a little bit today. We got to find a good spot for it. I'm not really sure where to put it, but I kind of want to build like a little Hobbit town. And it's going to be interesting. I have never ever built a Hobbit hole in all the time that I've been playing Minecraft. So it's going to be really interesting, I think. And we're going to kind of try and work it out together and see what we can come up with. We're just going to make a little Hobbit house. But we got to find a suitable location first. I should also probably check. Do I have a bed in my ender chest? I do. Good. Okay. So I'm thinking we want, obviously we need to find an area that's relatively hilly. Ooh, this could work. Right here. That's a decent sized hill. And it's kind of in the woods, and it's on the path. That might do the trick, actually. This seems like a pretty suitable area for a little Hobbit hole. And what purpose is this going to serve? Well, not really any other than just to make the area beautiful. Function isn't everything. And a lot of the things that we're going to be doing over, well, not just over the next couple episodes, but over Hermitcraft in general, really aren't going to serve any purpose other than to look pretty. So I think we're going to start out, and we'll say this is going to be the door right here. And let's go ahead, and I think this tree, does this have silk touch on it? No, good. I think this tree right here needs to go away, which is perfect, because then we can use it to get ourselves a chest. Because you know how I love my builder's chests. We'll just throw that down right there. Okay, cool. So now we're all set and ready to go. Let's put this, and let's grab ourselves a bit of spruce. And let's make some spruce stairs. And a stack of planks worth of spruce logs, or spruce, whatever you call them, the other spruce things. So I'm thinking this will be our door. Right here, we'll have a little doorway right there. And behind it, I think maybe we'll put spruce logs. Like this? Is that going to be what we want? Maybe not. Maybe, here's a thought, maybe we do this instead. We do something like that, right? And then we put... No, because that's not a full door then. Although this would be. We need to get that rounded Hobbit door shape right. Like, that is, without a doubt, going to be one of the most important parts. So, let me do a little work here. Let me see what I can come up with, and I'll come right back to you. All right, so check it out. This is what I got. And I think it works. You know, it's got that kind of Hobbit hole feel. It'll feel more Hobbit-like when we do some outside decorations here and kind of dress up the outside with some flowers and things like that. I think I also kind of want to bring this hill around like so. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, cool. And then let's just take a look from the top up here, because it's very important, I think, that the Hobbit hole be kind of dug into the ground. I think that's important. So there we go. We'll do that, and that'll all turn to grass, and it will be good to go. Okay, so we've got our Hobbit hole entrance. Now there's the matter of the Hobbit hole itself. So we need to clear out some space. If I was smart, I would have brought a beacon with, because I was thinking most of this would be dirt, and I would be just completely fine. But I just realized that a lot of this is stone, and it could take a while to dig this whole thing out. So tell you what, I'm going to run back to my dwarven base and grab my extra beacon, and I'll come back in just a minute. All right, guys, I am back. So we've got our extra beacon. I don't have it set up yet, but we're back. I also brought some other stuff with me as well. Let's just throw all of this stuff in the chest. There we go. And then I need to figure out where I'm going to actually put this beacon. Because, you know, there's not a whole lot of empty space around here. I mean, I suppose I could put it up in the sky, but that would be a little silly. That would look actually quite horrendous. Let's see. Let's see if we can get kind of a bird's eye view up here and see. Do we have anywhere we can put a full 9x9 beacon? Let's see. Our chest is like over there. We could maybe fit one here. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Oh, well. Yeah. It'd be close, but I think we can fit one like right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll be able to fit one right here. Awesome. Let me get that put in. All right, guys, I am back. Beacon is in place, so we should be good. We just need to go ahead and hollow this thing out. And we're going to need some space in here because, you know, I mean, it's a Hobbit hole, so obviously we're going to need a decent amount of space. We also kind of need to think a little bit about kind of the shape and the dimensions. I'm thinking we're going to ultimately need like a 5-wide tunnel. Well, maybe not a tunnel. Tunnel's kind of the wrong term. Like a 5-wide space for any of the hallways within here. So let's go like that. And then we can hollow this stuff out back here as well. I should also probably be using my work pick for some of this so I can get some cobblestone as well. So let's see. Right here? Yeah. Okay. So that gives us a decent space. I think our floors in here are going to be made primarily out of spruce. The walls will be probably like oak as a background block. And then spruce for like a detail block is kind of what I'm thinking. So I'll show you here kind of what I'm envisioning. So we'll take our spruce floors and we'll do something like that, right? And then let's just put a couple torches down temporarily so you guys can actually see, because, you know, it's nice to be able to see. Then we'll take oak and we'll do oak walls like this along the sides here. More oak. Hey, come back. More oak, please. Thank you. Right? So we do something like that. Up here, this is ultimately all going to have to get torn out and replaced with something else, probably spruce again, because we're trying to create kind of a rounded feel here. So if we do something like this, that should help create this rounded feel we're going for, right? So because if we look at the door design, man, I cannot stop yawning today. I don't know what it is. I'm sorry, guys. I'm I'm really kind of struggling not to yawn. Man. Holy cow. Okay, so we can get kind of this rounded shape here. Let's take some regular oak logs as well, and we can maybe put those back here, and we'll get kind of this sort of a shape and feel, which I don't think is bad. I think we can do better, though. I really do. So what I'm thinking instead, maybe we keep our logs like this. Let's just do like a little a little area here like this, right? So we'll kind of keep it broken up like this, and we'll go, oop, hey now, we'll do something like that. And then here, we'll put in our oak planks back here. And then I need some oak stairs. Do I have any over here already? I've got a handful, but not nearly as many as I'm going to need. There we go. We'll do something like that. And we can just throw in oak stairs like this, and that will help create a more rounded shape, which I think will be really good. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Okay. And you guys can kind of see how this is going, right? So this would be like one little area in the Hobbit hole. This would be like one little section of the hallway, right? And then it would kind of come in here. And here it might split off into a couple different rooms. So let's kind of break all of this out of the way. And say we have one room over here. Like this. So then right here we might do another one of these kind of rounded doors like this. And then, let's see, that would need to be spruce as well. And the hallway would kind of split off in this direction. Like so. So you can kind of get an idea of what the feel will be like here as we kind of add on to this and work with it. Oh. Try again. There we go. So something kind of like that is what I'm sort of envisioning here. This whole thing will need to kind of come out a little bit. And I don't know. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot of space over there, do we? Okay. Well, since we have basically no space right here to work with, maybe what we can do instead, let's push that up one block. Maybe this little section just right here can be like a little closet type waiting area, or maybe a bathroom, or, you know, some sort of really small space that it's not going to matter if this is the only space that we have. I'm going to have to kind of tweak the terrain a little bit here so that the things will fit. We could do that and that. And then I think I can take out all of this. I think. And that one too. Yeah. 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 Okay, we're good. So, we can patch that hole as well. So then here we'll go like this. That and that guy can go away. Stairs up here. Grab ourselves some oak planks to fill those gaps. And then you and you and you would probably be oak like this, I'm thinking. Yeah, probably so. And then I suppose these all go outside. Oh, they don't. Awesome. Okay. So in that case, we can do something like that, and it'll be fine. Nice. All right, so we got a little space here that we can fill with, whatever we want. We got plenty of little spaces over here. And we're going to have, I think we're probably going to end up having kind of quite a few of those as we expand the Hobbit hole and all that kind of stuff. So let's just kind of do... Ooh, I just realized it's going to be very dark back here. And we don't really want stuff spawning inside in the walls, because then it's going to make annoying noises, and yeah. Okay, so, little space over here, and then this area can maybe be a larger room. So, I'm thinking we have to bring this out a little bit so that we can actually, have a little bit of separation between this room and the other, right? Because we don't want to be expanding this into the other wall. But we'll just go like so. And, I'm out. I'm out of stairs. That's okay. That's fine. We'll do that. Let's go make some more stairs. And in fact, let's make quite a few stairs, because if this is the style we're going to be going for, we're definitely going to be using them. There we go. And one there. And then up here, we need to get rid of all that dirt. Come here, dirt. Like so. Then grab some of these spruce slabs like this. And put those in strategic locations throughout the house. Specifically the floor and the ceiling. So not really strategic, but you guys get the idea. Okay, so that's a pretty good start. And I think it works relatively well. So let's see if we can maybe build on this and see about coming up with a design for a proper room rather than just a hallway. So let me get some work done here, guys. I'll come back to you in just a little bit. All right, guys, I am back. So I've been doing some work, and I'm getting a little closer. I'm getting a little closer to being done with the room here. We got the floor in place. Still don't have the ceiling in place. Just realized that I forgot to grab that stuff. There we go. So I'm going to see about getting our ceiling in place here. And it's just going to kind of come over to there. There we go. That looks good. And this is where our ceiling itself will go. And I don't know if I want to keep that. I don't think I want to keep that flat ceiling. I'd like to raise it up a little bit, but I want to be kind of careful in doing so. Because I don't want to, I don't want to mess with the terrain up above. So I gotta be a little careful. There we go. So we could do that, and then maybe up here, we just do something real simple like that, just to kind of change the height of the ceiling just a tiny bit. Right here, we can just go and do something very similar to what we've been doing. Go ahead, put our stairs in. Yeah, that one went the way it was supposed to. Okay, good. Just do something like this. Kind of all the way around the room. And this might be kind of the main room of the Hobbit hole. Maybe we do multiple Hobbit holes. I don't know. I just kind of want to experiment with the style a little bit and see kind of what we can come up with. I don't really have an end game here, guys. I'm just kind of making it up as I go. That needs a torch up there, though, for sure. Otherwise, this is just going to be bad with things spawning in our walls. I don't like it when things spawn in the walls, and then they just make noise, and you can't get rid of them, and it's just, man, it's annoying. There we go. Okay, so we've got kind of this rounded shape here. This has a good feel to it. This would make a nice living room. This is a very woody build, obviously, which is, quite intentional. We can work torches into the design like this, or we could even see about making these pillars redstone lamps. That could be kind of cool, and it would be a really good way to get light in here, although I do need some glowstone then and some redstone lamps as well. There we go, yawning again. Man, I don't know what it is, but let's go ahead and move this bed to over here, and let's just kind of think a little bit about this space. I mean, interior design is really not something I'm awesome at. Not at all. So maybe I get with False. Maybe I get with False and I have her deck out the interior of our little hobbit hole, because, as I said, interior is not really my strong point. This could be the way to go. But I think it's a great start. I think this is actually a really kind of a cool little project, and it'll be good, especially once we kind of get around the outside and do some exterior decorating and some of that kind of stuff. So, guys, I think that is going to do it for this episode. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it. It really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.